glad to have you with us for a fresh look into our ancient land. Stay with Press TV. Salam. Welcome to Iran. Coming up on this edition of Iran, a village close to the sky. Visual arts made by young hands. The Arvand Trade Industrial Free Zone in Ahvaz. One of our top domestic tourist attractions is the Green Belt in the north of Iran. All the roads to it go up and down the magnificent Alborz mountain range, so the journey to the destination can be pretty exciting because of the so many spectacular places to see at extreme heights.
People, what is up and where are you going? It's the Iran program, it's Rez, and we are rolling on the Jadeh. Jadeh is the Persian word, I believe, for highway, autobahn, something like that. We're reaching our destination, a village called Kandelous. It's about 200 kilometers outside of Tehran in the northern part of Iran. I heard it is stupendous, gorgeous, and splendid. That's a lot of adjectives. It's the Iran program. I love you guys. Stick with us. We're going to have a great time. Hey, take a look at that. Isn't that beautiful? You know, we're embarking on February and it is really cold, but the weather here is just perfect. I can feel it in my lungs. You know, from what I understand, there's only about 50, 60 families here in the village of Kandelous right now. It is a very small, quaint village, but it is really beautiful to look at. It is serene. I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys are too.
There's been extensive repair done to the walkways in the village of Kandelous. All the cobblestone walkways have undergone a facelift basically. What's nice is that instead of cars going up and down the streets here, I heard that in the summertime, the walkways are filled with people walking through the village. And I also thought of it as like a throughway or maybe a freeway for people, not cars.
This is really cool. These walls are made from mud and wood chips. Now these are stone, I guess maybe cobble walkways. I already stated that before. I like seeing all these houses intertwined with the walkways. You see, for someone like me growing up in a big city, this is really special. I like being in the heart of Iran. I like seeing this part of Iran. And only the Iran program, we give you the heart of Iran.
The roofs of the houses were especially neat to look at because of the many different types of shingles used. Roof shingles are a roof covering consisting of individual overlapping elements. These elements are typically flat, rectangular shapes laid in courses from the bottom edge of the roof up, with each successive course overlapping the joint below.
As I was walking down the stone walkway here, I noticed this door, which has 2 knockers. Now what's unique is that many hundreds of years ago, if you were a male visitor, you used this one. You would knock and you'd notify the house that, hey, you're a male visitor and you want to see someone male living in the house. Now look at this one. It's more feminine, it's heart-shaped, and if you were a female, you would knock, and that was to let the people inside the house know you were female. That's pretty cool. Male knocker, female knocker. This is male and it's kind of square. I guess it's more, I don't know, masculine maybe.
Kandelous is a beautiful and blessed village at the heart of Mazandaran province's thick forest and on the foothill of the Alborz mountain range. Wheat and barley are the main crops, and apples, peaches, and walnuts are the important orchard products of this village.
Kandelous is a village which is about 700 years history have. And actually, I'm born here, I live here.
You come here on the weekends and live in Tehran, or you actually live here yourself?
I live here, actually 20 days off a month here, and I work construction work here to build a house for a buddy, a friend of mine, which they asked me to build for them. So it's kind of hobby for me, It's, I love it, work in the States, so I just retired, live it here, so it's both places for me here in Tehran, go back and forth. Kandelous has a very excellent, very nice people. Most educated, so with a high degree of education.
اینجا در حدود 7500 متر محیطشه با یه چیز در حدود 40 تن برای تولید ظرفیت داره. اینجا پرورش ماهی به خاطر سراب بودن این منطقه بهترین و خوشمزه ترین ماهی رو اینجا داره. اینجا غیر از پرورش کار تکثیر رو هم انجام میدیم. این مجموعه 27 ساله که داره کار میکنه.
Oh, I got a big one. That is a beautiful fish, isn't it? But hey, don't worry. Here at the Iran program, we always make sure we preserve wildlife and we put the fish back in the water. But that was pretty cool. Beauty comes in all different sizes, shapes, and form. This is simple beauty at its finest. From the little spring well here where you can actually drink the water, because of course it's spring water, to the shrine built behind me for the descendant of the 7th Imam. We're I would have to say we're in the heart of the village of Kandelous. We're going to take a look inside the shrine. I was going to say we're going to drink some water, but I don't think we could drink some water. Stick with us. It's the Iran program. It's Kandelous.
The shrine here was built for an Imamzadeh. Imamzadeh means the descendants of an Imam. This specific shrine is for the Imamzadeh Fazlullah, who is a descendant of the 7th Shiite Imam, Imam Kazem.
Trust me, I got something to show you guys, but it's out of this world. Show them that. Look at the cows. Look at them. Do you see the black one right there? He doesn't know what to do. He sees me, and he's almost intimidated by me. Does he know I'm scared to death of him? I'm not really scared. I really love animals. Look at the one drinking water right there. How beautiful is that? Now, if you look at the one with the horns, he's drinking the water, but his right eye is constantly on me. Nature is at its beauty right now. Hey, buddy. Hey. I love you guys.
According to findings, this village dates back to the 3rd millennium BC. The village has been witness to different civilizations throughout different historical eras and has accommodated signs of prehistoric civilization.
کندلوس یکی از روستاهای خیلی بکر این منطقه است چون بنبسته. بعد از خود کندلوس یه روستای دیگه به نام نیشگو دیگه میشه آخرین روستای اینجا. اگه که باید بریم به سمت اون باید پیاده به سمت این سلسله اربادی کور رو ادامه بدیم، پیاده روی بریم به سمت به اصطلاح قسمت‌های نور و اونور میشه دیگه. اینجا ماشین رو دیگه نیست، یعنی اینجا دیگه آخرین نقطه کندلوسه. 60 سال که من تهران زندگی کردم بعد از بازنشستگی باز مجدد، ولی من تمام سالهای عمرم و آخرای هفته رو من در اینجا میموندم چون وطنم بود، زادگاهم بود، موقعیت‌های خیلی خوبی بود که بتونم برم برای کشورهای خارج، ولی نرفتم. فکر کنم روستای بسیار خوب و بکری، چون من خودم روست مال اینجا هستم نه، ولی به طور کلی هر کی اومد از اینجا لذت برد، هیچ مشکلی نداشتم.
It is crystal clear and beautiful up here. We're about 1,700 meters above sea level on top of this mountain, and to say right now it's cold is like saying, hey, I'm slightly bald. I'm very bald. Hey people, for the one, the only Iran program, I am Reza Nayebi. Take care of yourselves and thank God for each and every day.
Surely we obtain experience as we age, but do experience and age sway our creativity? In visual arts, for example, is a work of art created by an elder artist in any way different from a work of art that a young artist might have created?
The Versus Visual Arts Festival, a 2-week event in Tehran's Niavaran Cultural Center, displaying great artworks from talented young artists. In this year's festival, 500 sculptors from different parts of the country sent their works for the judges. From among the 104 sculptures that were selected, 86 were finally chosen to be displayed here. Sculpture has been used as a form of human expression since prehistoric times, and unlike painting, which traditionally represents an illusion of three-dimensional space on a flat surface, sculpture actually inhabits the space shared by the viewer. Sculpture is also tactile. You can actually touch it and feel its various textures and forms. Looking at a sculpture is a dynamic activity. The work changes as the viewer moves through space and time. From real life to abstract, the works here are varied in color, texture and theme. Some were static and others dynamic, but they all had visual balance and very pleasing to the eye.
زربان، خدای زمان و مکان، اسطوره تاریکی و روشنایی، نبرد میان خیر و شر و در آخر پیروزی نور. اسم این کار زربان هستش که مربوط به یک اسطوره تاریخی. من سعی کردم که این اسطوره رو با یک بیان جدید با استفاده از نور و سایه کار کنم که تأثیر بیشتری روی مخاطب بذاره، به خاطر اینکه نور و سایه یک تاریخچه بصری هم توی فرهنگ ما داره.
Art needs to be encouraged and supported in order for it to develop and open up new horizons. Now, the aim of this festival is to support a new generation of sculptors and introduce them to the world of art. A great opportunity to motivate young talents. The sculptors who have participated in this year's festival are all under the age of 35. Young, creative artists who have found a new platform here. For them, the show is a great occasion to present their talent and technique to our art lovers.
کار دوست داشتیم که اون جرأت و اون نگاه خلاقانه رو داشته باشه و بتونه منعکس کننده ذهن در واقع مجسمه سازای جوان ما باشه.
کارم راجع به سیستم پیچیده قدرتیه که توش هر شکلی که میریزیم و از این سیستم رد میشه اون شکل خودش رو از دست میده. مثل همین توپا که هر کدوم به یه رنگی هستن، وقتی وارد این سیستم میشن و ازش خارج میشن فقط رنگشون میمونه که در ادامه اون رنگشون هم با هم قاطی میشه و تبدیل به یه خاکستری میشه. در واقع رنگشون هم در نهایت از دست میدن.
این اثر با عنوان زیارتگاه برداشت شخصی و درونی من از عالم متافیزیک هست. نمایش متکثر دست‌ها در این فضا و مابین دیوارها که برگرفته از فرهنگ و معماری ایرانی هست معرف میل دسترسی انسان به عالم متافیزیک است.
What does tame mean? Delta Prince asked the fox. It means to establish ties, an act too often neglected, answered the fox. The artwork that you see here is the sculptor's version of the story.
این حجم‌های من یک سری موجودات زنده هستن. پیکره یک انسان، یک جامعه و یک قشر خاص شاید که این پیله رو دور خودش تنیده که باید از قید و بند این پیله آزاد بشه و این پروسه دردناکیه که خودش رو زخمی میکنه تو این روابط و چیزی که ازش زاده میشه یک گوی درخشنده است که وقتی مخاطب حتی به این کار نزدیک میشه تصویر خودش رو میتونه داخل این ببینه.
One of the artworks in the festival that caught a lot of attention was a work called Notes for Everyone. In the creation of this sculpture, viewers were involved.
حدود 270 برگ سرامیکی آماده کردم که یک تعداد از این برگ‌ها توسط خودم نوشته شده، بقیه برگ‌ها طی پروسه نمایشگاه توسط مخاطبین نوشته شده و در واقع اثر تکمیل شده. فکر می‌کنم برجسته‌ترین تایل این اثر تایل شیشه‌ای پر از مغز بیفایده، اثر یه دختر بچه 10 ساله است و من الان فکر می‌کنم که درست شروع اثر کار من بوده ولی تکمیل کننده اثر من مخاطبین هستن و در واقع این اثر من نیست، اثر ماست.
Among the sculptures displayed here in the festival, 3 have been selected as the best of the best. Now, which 3 do you think have won the prizes? Guess which ones do you think are the judges' favorites? Leila Mokhtari and her strange-looking figures. A Dark Room, a work by Farzaneh Vaziri Tabar. The Link Between Man and Nature, a sculpture made by Kamyar Izadi. To truly experience a work of sculpture, we need to have more than just a passive observation. All works of art have a story to tell, and for those who can read between the lines, the experience is exhilarating and pleasant. Hoda Lezgi for Iran.
Trade zones are usually where it's easy to relocate merchandise via lorries, airplanes, or ships. Most of Iran's free trade zones are around seaports, like the Arvand Trade Industrial Free Zone. Shahriyar Azimi takes you to the northwest of the Persian Gulf.
The floating rivers of Arvand, Bahmanshir and Karun have made Abadan and Khurramshahr one of the largest water sources in the Khuzestan province. The region has gained its significant position in the economy of Iran due to its oil refinery, petrochemical factories and commercial ports. Establishment of the Arvand Trade and Industrial Free Zone in this region in recent years has doubled the importance and influential position of these cities. The Arvand Free Zone is 155 square kilometers of land and water. It surrounds Khurramshahr, Abadan and Minu Island with easy access to major land, marine, train and air transportation routes. Arvand Free Zone has enormous capacity for social and economic growth. The region has long been known as an important center for trade, agriculture, tourism and industrial development. One of the key advantages of the Arvand Free Zone is the existence of some huge oil reserves in the Khuzestan province. The same geographical area in Iran which oil was discovered for the first time, and Iran's oil, gas and petrochemical industry has been constructed around it.
I think I have completed my mission by climbing up this ladder to get to the top of this building at Abadan Oil Refinery to have a perfect view of this jewel of the south. Two major Iranian events like the nationalization of our oil industry and the Islamic Revolution started from here, Abadan Oil Refinery. It was completed in 1912 and it was nationalized in 1951. One of the largest refineries in the world, the first one in the Middle East and the oldest one in Iran. It was completely destroyed during the Iran and Iraq War. But today, it is still alive and running, and it supplies 1/4 of the national consumption of oil refinery products.
Abadan Oil Refinery produces and processes different oil byproducts, including LPG, naphtha, petrochemical feed, regular gasoline, kerosene, jet fuel, gas oil, light fuel oil, lube oil, and sulfur. Abadan Oil Refining Company operates as a subsidiary of National Iranian Oil Refining and Distribution Company. Apart from oil, Arvand Free Zone also benefits from water sources of the region, and especially vast and permanent rivers of Karun and Arvand.
Iranians call this river Arvand and Iraqis call it Shatt al-Arab. Over there, Iraqi land, and this is Iran. This is how critical and important this location is, and probably that's why they built a huge port called Khorramshahr here. During the Iran and Iraq war, this was a major war zone, and everything got ruined. It got rebuilt again, and today it's importing and exporting tons of goods on a daily basis from and to countries like UAE, Iraq, and Kuwait.
Khorramshahr port is one of the oldest and largest ports of Iran. It is located in the northwest of the Persian Gulf at the confluence of Arvand and Karun rivers. The country's second container port currently has 9 active wharfs and 7 wharfs under construction, with capability to accept large container ships. Khorramshahr port's capacity is between 4,000 to 6,000 tons per day. Arvand Free Zone hosts one of the major offshore platform building yards of the country. With easy access to the Persian Gulf and a high demand for different types of offshore platforms in this area, Khorramshahr city was a great candidate to be the center for the almost domesticated offshore platform building industry in Iran. Local stores and shopping malls with so many different local and imported products from Far East and neighboring countries provide many job opportunities for local people of Khorramshahr and Abadan. Existence of these top-notch shopping malls and a variety of untaxed consumer goods also attracts tourists from all around Iran to this center of trade. Arvand Industrial Complex is a small gathering of some startups and mature businesses in different fields, which have come to the Arvand Free Zone and established their factories here because of the business incentives provided to them by the Arvand Free Zone organization.
ما اینجا مزیت معافیت از مالیات رو داریم، مزیت معافیت از گمرکی داریم، مزیت معافیت از ویزا رو داریم، مزیت معافیت از قانون کار سرزمین اصلی داریم، مزیت معافیت و برخورداری از نقل و انتقالات بانکی بدون محدودیت ارزی رو داریم و این امکاناتی که در منطقه آزاد اروند به ویژه قابل دسترسیه.
What I have told you so far is not the whole story about the Arvand Free Zone, and there is a lot more to explore about the cultural and social aspects of this region. Shahryar Azimi for Iran.
I hope you enjoyed the Iran program as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. Remember to tune into Press TV again next week, half an hour earlier from now. I leave you with our contacts at the bottom right of your screen. Keep in touch. Khoda nigahdar.